This video is for entertainment purposes only and is not financial advice. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Josh, and in today's video I'll be reviewing the Crypto.com Visa card. So the Crypto.com Visa card, as you can see over here, is an actual physical card that allows you to spend fiat currency by converting your crypto into fiat. So I've been using this card for a few weeks, over a month now actually, and figured out some stuff that I really enjoy about this card, but there's also other things that I dislike about using this card. So I'll be going over that in today's video. I'll also be going over the interface as well on the Crypto.com app so that you get a rough feel on how the whole thing works. So if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit like and share this video with someone who you think will find it helpful. But with no time wasted, let's get right into the video. So over here I have the Crypto.com website, which shows you all the different cards that you can apply for. Now, in order to apply for a certain card, you need to meet the CRO staking requirements. So CRO is the ticker for the Crypto.com token, which is the native token on the Crypto.com platform, and staking is essentially depositing into the platform a certain amount of money. So for example, to apply for the Ruby Steel card, you need to stake $400 worth of CRO tokens. And moving up the tiers to Royal Indigo and Jade Green, you need $4,000 worth. Frosted Rose Gold and Icy White, you need $40,000. And to apply for the highest tier Obsidian card, you will need $400,000 worth of CRO tokens staked in the platform. Now, the staking term for applying for this card is 180 days across all these cards. So keep that in mind when you're applying for this card. So if you can't really afford $4,000 for 180 days in the platform, then that's something to consider. If you do decide to take your money out, however, after 180 days, you will lose some of the benefits. As you can see, the CRO rewards goes down and the card benefits are essentially not much at all. You just get airport lounge access. So let me just run through it very quickly, the different card benefits that these cards give you. So with Midnight Blue, you don't need any amount staked. You will get a CRO reward of 1%. So a CRO reward is essentially like a cashback reward, but instead of giving you cash back, you get CRO tokens equivalent. So for example, a 1% CRO rewards means that for every $100 that you spend on the card, you will get 1% back in CRO tokens equivalent. And if you move up the tier for Ruby Steel, you get 2%. On Royal Indigo, 3%, all the way up to 8% on Obsidian. In addition to that as well, you get card benefits. So for the Ruby card, you will get 100% rebate on any Spotify monthly payment that you make on your subscription of up to $12.99 USD. And if you move up the tiers, you will get other benefit at $13.99 a month, and Prime, Expedia, Airbnb as you move up there. So that's definitely something to consider if you use some of these services quite often. Another handy thing as well is that you do get a free ATM withdrawal per month, up to a certain dollar value depending on how much you stake. But do bear in mind that the ATM that you're withdrawing money from might actually charge you a fee. So it's not Crypto.com charging you a fee, but the ATM that is charging you the fee. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. Now let me go through the app and show you how it all works from the inside. So this is the Crypto.com app. As you can see, I have $2,090 worth of cryptocurrency on the Crypto.com platform. And if I go into card over here, you can see that the amount available on my card is 143 Singaporean dollars. So the thing about the Crypto.com Visa card is that you can only spend money that you already have on the card. So it's more like a debit card rather than a credit card. And in order to put money into this card, you can go into top up, and you can top it up using crypto from your wallet already, but there's a minimum application amount of 100 Singaporean dollars, or depending on which type of currencies, there might be other limits as well. So that's something to keep in mind. So for example, over here, I only have 0.93 XRP, so that's not quite enough to actually exchange my crypto into fiat currencies. Now, another way that we could top it up is by using the credit card function. They also accept credit or debit card top-ups, but do bear in mind that if you do use MasterCard, they will only accept your purchase if your card is issued in these countries over here. So as you can see over here, this list doesn't include New Zealand. So for me, I can't use my MasterCard. I will have to use my Visa card or top up using my wallet. Now, if you do want to use this card and you don't have crypto or you don't have credit card, you can use a ramp, which essentially allows you to convert your fiat into crypto. And one that I have done a review on is Easy Crypto. You can check that video out over here. I have a link to that. I show you how to get started from step 1 to the end. All right, so that's a pretty handy video if you don't have a ramp, essentially a platform that allows you to change fiat into crypto. So check that out. But once you've topped up your account, then you're good to go. You're ready to spend your money. The card has PayWave as well, so you can just tap and go. So as you can see over here, I've made a few different transactions just to test out the card itself. So I went to Pack and Save Ormiston and I spent $11.97 New Zealand dollars worth of fiat currency. All right, and you can see over here, I've also spent on Spotify $9.90. Now, I'll show you how the cash back works. So basically, they pay it out into your crypto wallet, into your CRO amount. So over here, I do have a card cashback on the 26th of June, which is the cashback for my $11.97 that I've spent at Pack and Save Ormiston. And I did get 17 cents US dollars worth of crypto.com tokens. So that is roughly 2% of my purchase value. And as you can see over here, I also did get a full rebate on the Spotify purchase that I've made, and I did get paid $7 US worth of CRO tokens roughly into my wallet. So this is definitely one of the best reward schemes in terms of credit or debit card goes. In New Zealand, at least, we don't have anything like this. So this is actually a really cool card in my opinion, if you're living in a country which doesn't really have a huge credit card / debit card reward scheme. So that is something that I really like about this Crypto.com Visa card. Now, there's a few things that I don't really like, and there are 3 in particular. The first one is that the amount that you stake in order to apply for the card, you don't actually earn any interest on it. So for example, over here, I've staked 5,000 CRO tokens, which is more than the $400 US worth of tokens that you now need. And that's because I applied for it a while ago, and the requirements back then were 5,000 CRO tokens to apply for the Ruby card. So I used the Ruby card, as you can see over here. Very nice metal card as well, feels premium, heavy. So that is one of the disadvantages, is that you don't earn any interest on the amount that you stake. So this is an opportunity cost question, because you're basically foregoing any potential interest you could earn by staking your crypto in some other currency. So for example, over here, if I go back into the earn function, which basically allows you to earn crypto for depositing in crypto, over here I have a 3-month term for USDC paying me 10% per year. So in this case, you could, instead of earning rewards, you could instead just earn USDC tokens. So I've done some calculations around what the yield works out to be if you do decide to go with the Crypto.com Visa card. I've looked at 2 different types of cards, so the Royal Indigo and Jade Green, as well as the Ruby, because I think these cards are the ones that most people will be willing to deposit money in for. So for example, the Royal Indigo and Jade Green, the CRO staking requirement is 4,000 US dollars. It provides a CRO reward of 3%. The card benefits are $13 per month on Spotify and $14 per month on Netflix, pushing the annual rewards to 324 US dollars. That, on the $4,000 staking requirement, represents roughly an 8.1% yield. So that doesn't include any potential rewards you get from your CRO reward scheme. So if you do decide to spend a whole lot of money on your card, that might actually push the yield up. But in this calculation, I only look at the card benefits. Now, if we take a look at Ruby, however, the staking requirements are much lower at 400 US dollars, and you don't get as much benefits. You only get the Spotify $13 a month or $156 per year, but that works out to be a 39% yield on the $400 that I've staked. So that is why I've decided to go with the Ruby card, because of the yield. The way I see it is that I've completely written off my 5,000 CRO tokens that I've staked, and that way I won't be disappointed if, for example, my token value goes to 0, because you don't know what might happen in crypto. It's still a relatively new space, and there's always a possibility that your crypto might get get stolen. The second disadvantage is that you actually can't convert any fiat currency on your card back into crypto. So for example, over here, I have 143 Singaporean dollars, which I actually can't convert back into crypto. And this money over here, I'm not earning any interest on it whatsoever. So how I see it is that you should only put in crypto that you're willing to spend immediately. If you're not going to spend it, then there's no point putting it on this card. Now you can actually cash out through an ATM, but as I mentioned earlier, usually the ATM will charge you some kind of fee. So just be careful with this function. Don't go and immediately put your life savings in here because you might have to pay high fees just to get that money out. So that is the second disadvantage. Now the third disadvantage doesn't really have to do with the card itself, but rather the way the card works. So in order to top up the card, you're actually selling your crypto and converting it into fiat currency. And in most countries out there, the tax law works that that is a taxable event. When you're selling crypto, you might have to be liable for any gains that you've made on that crypto, and that is an extra cost that you need to consider. So for example, if you've made 100% gain on your crypto, so your capital is 50 and you've made a profit of 50, so that's $100, you convert that into fiat currency, you might be liable to pay taxes on that $50 that you've made in gains. Now, this might not be the case in your country, so definitely go seek out a tax advisor if you need to, and none of this is tax advice, but that's something to consider, and that is the tax liability that you might have when you do decide to use this card. So that is an extra cost and definitely needs to be built in when you're considering using this card. So those are the three disadvantages that I see using this card, and that is also the reason why I wouldn't use this card for my day-to-day spending. However, I will use this card for the Spotify rebate because that is 100% rebate, so that is very attractive for me personally. But another thing that I really like about this card is that it's easy to convert your crypto into fiat currency in case you do decide to cash out some of your profits from the massive bull run in crypto, which is certainly not the case right now, but it might be in the future. And lastly, I think this card is a great conversation starter. It looks great, it feels cool, and lots of people ask questions about it. So definitely get this card if you want friends, all right? So that's my take on the Crypto.com Visa card. If you do decide to get the card, I have a referral link down below. If you use that and sign up for the Ruby card or above, you will get $25 worth of CRO tokens, and so will I, which greatly helps support this channel and help me continue doing what I'm doing. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit like and subscribe. And leave comments down below whether you're getting the card or if you already have it, what you like or dislike about the card. Always keen to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, take care.